everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be talking Jets. We're going to sit down and have a discussion about everything that's going on with this football team, upcoming games, roster stuff, all of it, all right? I take live callers from my live radio show right here on this channel, all right, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Call in. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about rumors and reports that are swirling surrounding Zach Wilson right now and the New York Jets. According to rumors, Zach Wilson is reluctant to come back and be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets, and we're going to talk about why. Oh boy, listen, this season is going places that I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but it's getting wild, okay? Now, I'm going to start off with the reports, okay, and rumors, okay? This is what's swirling. You know, it's coming from sources supposedly within the Jets facility. Keep in mind that this is being reported by beat reporter Zach Rosenblatt, respected, New York Jets beat reporter, and this is also being reported as well by, NFL insider Diana Rossini. Okay, here the report goes like this: the Jets were looking to turn back to Zach Wilson to be the New York Jets starting quarterback going forward. We know that Tim Boyle was benched. They put Trevor Siemian out in the Falcon game. We lost that game. So they're looking to move back to Zach Wilson now to be the starter going forward. Now, when they were trying to make this decision and when they were trying to inform Zach of this, according to the rumor and report, Zach Wilson made it very clear to the staff, to the coaches, and to the players that he was very reluctant to come back and be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets due to a perceived risk of injury, okay? Clearly, because the offensive line is struggling, all right? According to the rumor and reports, okay, that is being reported from Rossini and Rosenblatt, Wilson even sat down and had conversations with Aaron Rodgers about this. That's the report. And the first thing I thought to myself when I heard this was, wow. Okay? Wow. I took it with a grain of salt, but I was like, wow, right? So, right after this report comes out, Robert Saleh, he sits down with the media to talk and do his Monday spiel with the media. And he's asked about this. And I want you folks to hear what he had to say about this situation with Zach Wilson, to his knowledge, what he knows and what he thought. And I also want you folks to hear about what he had to say about the Jets quarterback position this upcoming week. Give it a listen.
Robert, have you decided on a quarterback this week?
No, I'm still not there yet.
Robert, can you comment at all on the report today that Zach Wilson, and the accuracy of the report that Zach Wilson is reluctant to play?
Well, let's be clear. If he was reluctant to play, guys, he wouldn't be here. All right. I actually, coincidentally, just got done speaking with him. He came in about a half hour ago, and we had a really good conversation. The young man wants the ball. He wants to start. He believes he's the best quarterback in the room and best quarterback for this team and the guy who gives us the best chance to win. And I'll tell you guys the same thing I told him. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that he wants to play. I'm just not there yet.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. This situation, I am stunned. I don't understand why he can't pick who's going to be the quarterback. I just don't get it. I am completely confused with that. I do not understand why he can't name who the quarterback's going to be for the upcoming week. Look, I know we got time, but we know they name the starters and then we move on. And especially with the QB carousel that we've had since Aaron Rodgers has gone down, we've known who's going to be the starter. And I just don't understand why he hasn't picked a starter. But what he had to say about Zach Wilson when he basically said, hey, Zach came to me and he's ready to go. He wants to play and he wants to be the starter, but I'm not choosing him was, kind of odd to me as well. Because if this is the guy that's coming to you, and clearly he was named the second string quarterback for a reason all throughout the offseason, he was the guy you guys, gave that crown to. He was the guy that was going to clearly be the guy that was going to play if Aaron Rodgers went down. We went all throughout preseason. He was the guy that was constantly coming in as the backup, doing the work during the preseason games. And now you aren't going to go back to him after clearly seeing Tim Boyle struggle and Trevor Siemian struggle. He's like the only real logical answer. And why aren't you choosing him? I don't understand that either. I don't get it. Here's the deal. This report about Zach Wilson being concerned about injury, there's some credence there because Zach Wilson has been sacked 38 times. He's been sacked 38 times this season. That's a lot of hits, man, for a quarterback. The only quarterbacks that have been sacked more than Zach Wilson, okay, are Sam Howell, who got sacked 58 times up there in Washington, and Bryce Young, who's been sacked, I think, 44 times in Carolina. Zach Wilson's getting beat up a lot. And we know that this offensive line is struggling. Outside of Becton and Tippmann, who's stepping up and is looking good, he's really shown some flashes and shown some ability to, he could be special going forward. But that right side of the offensive line, my Lord, it's horrible. It's worse than egregious. It is bad, right? But something tells me that I just have a feeling that this report isn't what it's made out to be. Maybe this was a conversation that Zach was having with someone and it was taken out of context. Maybe he was sitting down with someone and was just like, listen, these guys are out here getting killed. We've got to figure out how to fix this situation because I'm worried that, somebody's going to turn the corner and clearly decapitate me. This line is struggling. But I don't know if he told somebody, I'm not going to play. Like, I'm reluctant to not play. I'm not interested in that. Don't put me out there. And the reason why I don't believe that part is because Zach Wilson is under evaluation, as we know. His future here with the New York Jets is very much in question. We all know that, okay? There's no guarantee that he's going to be on the roster next year. We know that the New York Jets are going to explore quarterback, bringing in a quarterback, whether it be a veteran, and also possibly looking for a young quarterback as well to bring in here this upcoming offseason. We know that that's coming, okay? We know it. It may be later on in the draft. That's when I think that they'll try to address and assess possibly bringing in some young quarterback talent. But we know the New York Jets are going to explore this quarterback situation. If Zach Wilson were to tell the New York Jets right now that he is reluctant to play and not interested in going out there, I think he'd be gone. And that's what Robert Saleh said. If he was reluctant to play, he wouldn't be here. They would get rid of him because you haven't even shown us enough yet to say, whether you're worth keeping or not. So now we can't even trust you to go out there and play if things aren't, as great as you need them to be. Sometimes as a quarterback, you got to go out there and make chicken salad out of chicken poop. That's just how it works sometimes. So, I think that they would get rid of him immediately if that were to happen. That's just my personal opinion, okay? But we'll see because we know that there's going to be more people talking about this as this week plays out. And we're going to see how true or not true that is, because players are, and certain players, especially Aaron Rodgers, will come out, I think, this week and make it clear what's going on and what's not going on. He is not shy to do that. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this rumor? What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's real? What are your thoughts about the report? Are you confused about Saleh not naming a starting quarterback? What is happening? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.